Hey y'all, what's up? So, to introduce myself, I am Sweet Tiff, Melanin Goddess, Sweet Tea, all that good stuff, right? I just wanted to hop on here real quick, introduce myself, let you know where I'm from. I am from Indianapolis, Indiana. I know that if you're not from the Midwest, you probably like, where's that? But basically, it's like about 2.5 hours southeast of Chicago, which I'm pretty sure you should be familiar with Chicago at this point. It's like a major city in the U.S. So, yeah, like that's where I'm from, Indianapolis. But yeah, so I'm gonna use this platform to, express some things that I've learned in my life. Tell you about, some of my interesting stories, because child, I've lived an interesting life, okay? Very much so, okay? Um, but I really just wanted to come on here real quick to ask you a couple questions, you know what I mean? Like, I feel like the goal for 2021 for a lot of us should really be something that, I'm gonna be real with y'all, is probably not the normal goal for people. Like, people say, they want a better life, and oh, I'm gonna do this and I'm gonna do that, during the new year, so that their year will be better, right? And that's cool. I'm not knocking anybody, because I believe, listen, as long as you set your mind to it, excuse me, you put action behind it, then hey, it's gonna get done. It's possible. You just got to be consistent with it and all of that. That's actually something that, even just within this last year, I had to hone in on myself. But my main thing for this video is, did you self-reflect? Yeah, no. You. Yeah, you. Watching this. Did you take this time of quarantine, lockdown, pretty much kind of sort of being secluded, right, to yourself or to just those that, are in your residence? Did you take any time to sit with yourself and really think back on your life? Think about the different relationships you have with people. Think about how you treat yourself, how you talk to yourself. Because I really, really, truly think that, people get stuck in a mode of running from pretty much yourself, your own mind. You run from your own mind in so many ways, whether it be numbing it through alcohol, drugs, television, Netflix, just hopping on the phone gossiping. Like, everybody's so quick to point out everyone else's flaws, talk about everybody else's business but their own. And it's like, at what point do you really sit with yourself and be real with yourself? See, that's everybody always talking about, oh, I'm real, and you want to be real, and let's be real. Are you real with yourself? Like, for real? Like, and I'm not exempt. We all in this together, okay? But this is just something that, I just feel like God wants us to sit still and stop paying attention to all the distractions. And I'm gonna be real with y'all, this is just me. So, I'm somebody, but to the person watching this, they may not agree. I may be nobody. You feel what I'm saying? But I feel like, sitting and watching the news, love, it's gonna keep you in a fearful mindset. It's going to, just throw you off your game. Like, for real. What is positive in the news? Like, let's be real. They might throw you in one or two little, oh, a dog got saved, or somebody donated to this cause or whatever, they might throw you a couple good little trinkets in there, right? Just to lighten it up a pinch. But let's be real. The news does nothing but add fear to you, make you unhappy, tell you about all of the bad stuff, about all the people dying from COVID, from shootings. And do you know what that does to your conscience? First off, if you're fearful or if you're angry, you can't think straight. You really can't. You may think you do, but I mean it's even like it's psychological. Like you're not processing your thoughts properly. And I know y'all know what I'm saying, because there's been times where somebody pissed you off, okay? Or just whatever, you were very upset and hurt, and your thought process just wasn't exactly as logical probably as it could have been. It was more from an emotional space. And let's be real, when we are operating strictly from our emotions, it's not always good for us. And I mean, an example of that, which may be a really messed up example, okay, because I'm trying to keep my mouth good. But a messed up example would be, for instance, you know, people that have been in relationships, and something happens where, you know, they find out their partner was cheating, right? And instead of, you know, I don't know, like instead of pausing and kind of just, okay, let me not go nobody up, because I'm ready to go somebody up. But no, I need to keep in mind that I have this going on, or I have kids to think about, or, you know, I don't want to go to jail, or, you know what I'm saying? Like, or just like something for you to pause and use your mind. But instead, what do a lot of people do? People act out of that instant moment, that automatic response, right? You mad, you ready to tear some shit up, you ready to hurt somebody. Oh no, they got me up, I'm about to. And we've seen how that can go. Like, come on, let's be real. I know y'all know what I'm talking about. I know y'all seen people, you know, beat up people. Y'all seen people shoot people. Y'all seen people kill people, stab people. And it's all because they felt disrespected. They felt they were just hurt. They felt betrayed, you know. And that's because, you know, they loved whoever the person was and probably just couldn't believe that that person did that to them. But there are people who have lost their lives, y'all, and are locked up right now doing long sentences just from being emotional. And here, let me be clear, because see, one thing about me is I like to throw disclaimers out there, because I know that we live in a society that is very sensitive. Very sensitive. And not even just that, but, you know, we all dealing with stuff, and some stuff is triggering. Some stuff, once it comes up, you like, hold on, like, what? Excuse me. But I really just think, you know, if we just did better in trying to just at least pause, y'all. Like, just pause, man. And just, like, think about your consequences before you act, man. Because, like, it just will save you so much, man. Y'all have no idea, like, the things that I've went through in my life. Like, I definitely had a situation where I could have acted a plum fool, like... And lightweight would have been justified because I was in my own home, right? And so, I mean, I don't know. It just depends, but that's neither here nor there. The most important thing within that situation is, one, I felt betrayed and disrespected. And I realized that, you know what? Why would I act a damn fool and put myself in a position where I get locked up, taken from my children, right? Possibly even really hurt somebody, which, me personally, I have no right to take anybody's life. I didn't give them life. At the end of the day, I don't have the right to take nobody's life, because I know some people might take that a little way, because somebody might be somebody's mom and be like, no, because I gave him life, so I'm gonna. No. That ain't what I'm talking about, though. Okay, that's please, whoever that is, don't do it. But no, for real, like, and the main thing in that instance, all I could think about was that it's like, no, I have kids, and if this person could do this to me, then they don't value me. They don't care if I did go to jail. So I will be doing all that for what? For them to still be messing with the person that they disrespected me with in our home? No, man. And let me tell y'all something. When you get to a place and space of realizing, and see, I know a lot of people gonna watch this and y'all not gonna even be able to process what I'm saying, and that's okay. The message ain't for you if that's the case. And that's no disrespect, that's just me being flat out honest. This message is for those who it's gonna resonate with and who are gonna hear what I'm saying. Because the whole sole purpose of this is for you to acknowledge the fact that the battle is not yours, love. It's not. There are going to be many things in life that will come up against you. Period. Like, it's just a given. There is nobody who has lived a life where they just walked around like all day, every day, and nothing came their way, and they was just so happy, and all life was well. And no, nobody. Even somebody with all the money in the world, and I'm gonna let you know, it's a lot of them right now that they got everything they could ever want. Everything they could ever want, and they are broken inside. Broken inside. So you can't, just know that you don't have to fight your battles. You really don't. You know, now don't get me wrong, I'm not saying, because let me be clear on something. Somebody put their hands on you. You listen, you have to do what you have to do. I don't promote violence, because I've been down that road. And unfortunately, that's what I'm saying, we all have some, listen, we've had people that have been toxic to us, and we have been toxic to other people. And if you are not one that can admit that, then I'm not talking to you. Because that is a truth for many people. I don't care what you're talking about. We have all, in some way, shape, or form, to someone else, been toxic, and someone else has been toxic to us. And so it's important for us to just acknowledge that when you go through stuff like, so for example, with my circumstance, I didn't even have to fight that battle. I just got myself together, did what I had to do to remove myself and my child from the circumstance, and moved on with my life. And then, you know, as time went on, that's another thing, like, karma's real. What you put out into the universe, it comes back. It comes back, man. And it might not come back the exact same way. It may come back in a total different form. But it's going to have an effect on you that is multiplied more so than what you put out. So, for example, okay, the way you treated somebody, you're going to get that back 3 to 10-fold. So your best bet is to make sure that you're treating people well and treating people good, so that when you do get your karma, right, when justice is served, what you get back is goodness and not bullshit. And I've seen it, y'all. I've seen it myself. I've seen people just flat out do me bad. And in that moment, I'm like, all right, cool. You know what I'm saying? I'm the type of person, I personally don't like confrontation. But one thing I will tell you is, you poke the bear one too many times, eventually that bear is going to maul your ass. And that's just the truth. But I've learned that I don't have to do nothing. I don't have to lift a finger. Do you hear me? All I got to do is just, if I'm hurt, I got to get myself together, remind myself of who I am, lift my frequency, and just pray. You know what I'm saying? And here's the thing, don't wish bad. And I know that's hard for a lot of people, because it's been hard for me at times. And even still, like, people be doing little silly, little shady stuff. And I be, we all have, that's nothing. Like, we all have a light and a dark side. We all have a light and a dark side. None of us are exempt. Nobody is a perfect angel. That's why it sucks that, pastors, priests, they're held to this certain level of they just, they can't have no flaw. They can't, they can't do nothing, right? Without being criticized and, oh my God, do you know that the pastor cursed? And they're human, y'all. They are human. We are spiritual beings having a human experience. That is everybody. So it don't matter if it's your pastor, your auntie, your cousin, your supervisor. Like, it doesn't matter who it is. None of us are exempt from making mistakes. That's why God gave us free will, man. God gave us free will. That means you make the choices in your life that map out your road. And granted, if you get a little off track, there's gonna be some things that happen and shake your life up a little bit to get you back on track. But if you continue to keep making the same mistakes, right? Keep choosing the dark side of yourself and or what some will call, that's a whole nother conversation. But just, you keep choosing to put out bad in the world, you gotta know that at some point in time that can be to your demise. So it's like you have to get yourself in a space, in a place where you do start making choices that are better for you. And I mean, who's to really say, what's right and wrong for you, right? Because all of us have our personal rights and our personal wrong. However, you still need to operate from certain principles and morals. So, I just really want people to, for real, like, we need to sit down with ourselves, y'all. Just sit down with yourself, wherever that is. You know what I'm saying? If it's in your bathroom, because that's the only time you get alone time, sit in your room, sit in your car, go outside. And I really truly suggest that. I suggest that for grounding purposes. But if you don't know what that is, I just suggest that because nature is really good for us, our bodies as humans. It's like a restoration thing. I know, like, for y'all who live near beaches or you just visited the beach, you realize that feeling that you get from the beach, right? That's why, like, if a woman is having a baby, what do they tell you? They say, oh, find your happy place. And a lot of women's happy places is on the damn beach. Oh, I'm on the island. You know what I mean? And that's because it's a certain level of peace you get from the beach, from the water, from the waves. Find that space for yourself. And just sit with yourself. No music, no cell phone. Just sit with you. And, ask yourself questions. You okay. You're not going to be crazy. To some people, yes, whatever. Okay, we ain't worried about them right now. Them the ones that's going to need more help than us. Okay, because we going to sit with ourselves. And we gonna talk to ourselves and figure out what we need to figure out so that we can be better, right? So sit with yourself, ask yourself questions. I feel like that's what quarantine and lockdown is for. I feel like God wanted us to really be self-reflect. Be like, dang, okay, so, this has been going not so great in my life. So what can I do now to change that up? Or what have I been doing that keeps allowing this same situation to happen? What is it that I'm not doing that keeps me dealing with these same type of people? I don't know, y'all. Just whatever. You need to sit with yourself. You need to sit with yourself and ask yourself these questions. This is the only way that you're going to be able to figure yourself out. That's really important. It's really important. Instead of us being so worried about what this celebrity's doing and what this celebrity just bought their girlfriend and boyfriend and what celebrity cheating on their girlfriend and all of that is, yes, okay, it's entertainment for you. Cool. Don't allow the entertainment for you to override you caring more about yourself and you being your ultimate self, so that you can align with that in which God wants you to do. I think some of us have gotten so stuck and lost in watching the TV and watching everybody else's move that we don't even care about. Let me not say we, because I ain't even including myself in that. But at one point in time, that was me. But that y'all don't even care about what your purpose is on earth. Like, you don't want to know why God put you here. Because trust me, love, if you're watching this, you have a great purpose. You have a great purpose. And I need you to know that, and I need you to feel that in your soul and in your spirit, love. You are here with great purpose. Everything that you have went through up until this point of you watching this video, it was to make you better. It was to make you stronger. It was to give you a testimony so that someone that comes behind you, younger than you, right? Whatever. Excuse me. And they don't even have to be younger than you. It could be somebody else. Their journey was different than yours. And maybe they just needed to be exposed to somebody who has your story so that they can see life a little differently and see that God works in many different ways. And God creates many different beings. And you being authentically you, unapologetically, is exactly how God made you, with purpose. You're going to help somebody else by just pushing through your storm. So that's a very important thing. I also want to reiterate. Dang, y'all, these braids. Whew. Push through your storm, love. I know, y'all. 2020 has been a very, very rough year. It has been a very emotional year. It has been a very restricting, in a sense, year for many. And I just want to say, I send my condolences to all of y'all that have lost loved ones in this time, because that's not easy. It's not easy just in general, right? But right now, and you having to be locked down, secluded, and stuck in your home. You can't go out and do different things that you probably would normally do. Spend time with people that can help you, just be more comforted in this time of losing your loved ones. And you're just, the things that we used to know as normal, right? But let me tell you something. I want you to know that when we lose our loved ones in the physical, I promise you, the energy still exists. That therefore is their spirit, love, will always be within reach. So don't, and listen, don't get me wrong. I don't say that, in a way that's, lightly at all. Because trust me, I know when you lose someone, it's you ain't really even trying to hear no like that. You know what I'm saying? So forgive me if that sounds insensitive, because I promise y'all, if y'all really knew me, y'all would know that I'm far from insensitive. I really am. I'm an empathic person. I feel feelings that aren't even my feelings. And and not only that, I mean, hell, I've lost loved ones too. You know what I'm saying? I have loved ones I miss too. But they always find a way to remind me that they're with me and they see me and they're proud of me. So I need y'all to also know that. Somebody's loved one right now, they just want you to know that, love. Remind yourself of that. They see you. They are ever present. They're with you. Ask them to show you a sign. I mean, just if you're open to that, if that's what you're feeling like you may need, just to kind of give you a little comfort, you know, just be like, you know what, mom, you know what, dad, you know what, auntie, you know what, grandma, whoever it is that's your loved one that has passed on that you just miss in the physical, talk to them. Just ask them to show you a sign. Say, look, just show me something that you're there, and let it be clear and concise so I know that it was you. And just watch how they show you love. It's a beautiful thing. It really is. And I know that may sound crazy, but those who know what I'm talking about, because my loved ones definitely always make sure that I know that they're very present. And it's a really good feeling. It sucks because, like I say, you know, they're not with us physically. We can't touch them, we can't hug them, you know what I'm saying? But they show us their love in many ways. You just have to pay attention. You just have to pay attention. So, you know, I apologize for your loss. I definitely send you healing. I send you healing vibes. I send you mending of your heart, right? Peace of mind. Don't stay up all night and you know, just overthink everything and just wear yourself out mentally with things that, you know, unfortunately you can't control. Those type of things, love, we can't control. So the best thing you can do for yourself is just, you know, acknowledge that this hurt me. Acknowledge. You have to feel the feelings. So if you're a person who, you know, you're scared to cry or you don't want to cry, like, or whatever, you have to find a way to release it. You have to. You have to release it in some way. You cannot hold it in and go around and try to tear down everybody else in the world because you're hurting. It's just not a good way of healing yourself. You need to heal yourself. You need to heal yourself. So cry, find you a pillow, punch it, buy a punching bag, punch it. I don't know, just whatever works for you to release your stress. Please find that, and please do that. Somebody, I don't know, somebody needs to hear that. And just know, man, it's people in the world that care, man. People care, man. Maybe not everybody, right? Because everybody's going through their own stuff too. But there are people who care and who pray for you that don't even know you. Trust me, I'm one of those people. I'm the weird person that when I walk in an establishment, like the gas station, I went in the gas station today and just kind of took a quick look around. And I could just see it. It's just like, it's a lot of broken spirits walking around. It's a lot of hurt hearts. It's a lot of mixed minds. And I don't like stop and grab nobody and trying to touch and heal them, no. But I just stop and in my own mind, I just pray for them, you know what I'm saying? I say, God, you know, bless them. I send them love and I send them healing and I send them light. And God, show them who you are. Show them that you are real. You know, help them find their way. Help them, you know, send them someone to be a catalyst in their life so that they can want to operate from a space of love and help them gain some clarity And I just say all this in my head while I'm just standing in the line. And I just touching in my mind. And just, heal every soul in this establishment. And I just need y'all to know there are really people in the world that do that. And you'll never know it. You would never know it. Because no, they don't stop you and say, oh, hey, can I pray for you? Some people do, right? Some people do that. But let's be real. That's not a normal thing, especially now. Because who really is trying to be in anybody else's face right now? But yeah, man, like, I just really want to do this to kind of just like pop my cherry, right? Because God just wanted me to, put myself out there. If you would like to follow me, I am on Instagram _SweetTiff _ so that is _SweetTiff _ and on Facebook I am TRaine. I'm gonna be real with you, I may or may not add you on my Facebook, but we'll see. I'm just being honest. Wouldn't y'all rather me be honest with y'all? I don't know. Maybe it was just foolish of me to even say that if I don't want people to be there. No, I'm just, listen. I told y'all I'm human. Just like y'all. I ain't perfect. Okay? I work on myself often. Like often. Like every day, all day. I'm always talking to myself in my head. I'm just saying, okay, Tiffany, we're not gonna think those thoughts. Oh, let me run that by you real quick. Your thoughts. Or really, maybe I should just do that in another video. But simply put, just if you're having bad thoughts, love, please change them. Please, 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 please change them. Please change them. We're really in a time right now where it's something called a spiritual warfare. For those of you who aren't familiar with that, I know a lot of y'all do know what I'm talking about. But in this time and season, our thoughts are what is a part of the warfare. Okay? I know that might be kind of hard for a lot of people to grasp and process, and what the hell is she talking about? But yeah, that's a part of the warfare, love. It is a spiritual warfare, and it is a time where your thoughts are being challenged. That's why it's important for us to sit still with ourselves and know ourselves and know what we want and know what we're striving for and know the things that, okay, maybe I shouldn't be doing this anymore, or just whatever, because our thoughts are going to come to play tricks with us right now. So it's best to hone in on them so that you can know yourself better. And yeah, man, I'm gonna just end it on that note. My videos will get better. Okay, I have a little more structure and specific topic and all that stuff going forward. I was just kind of, like I say, trying to just break the mold, start fresh, do a quick little video, and this quick turn into 30, almost 35 minutes. But for the people that actually that know Tiffany, y'all already know, honey. Sis will ramble, okay. And I don't really feel like I rambled, but I did run my mouth. Don't pay me no mind, y'all. I am so goofy. I am goofy. I am a very complex being. I am gonna say that. That should have been my first disclaimer. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. That should have been out the gate. Like, listen, I am a complex being. I really am. Excuse me. Sleeping. That kicked in. But I am very complex, y'all. Like, I am so many things. Like, it's really interesting. Like, I'm super, like, I love God, I want everybody to work on being their best self, all that good stuff. But, like, sis on a weapon, like, just so many interesting parts of who I am. Like, I'm sweet, but I can be sour, you know. Don't mistaken it now. But I choose not to choose that side because I realize that that side is not so pretty. It's pretty dark and it's pretty ugly. And I just do my best to stay on this side. The cute good side, because that dark side, it only need to come out when it really need to come out. You feel what I'm saying? Because, you know, that's just not what I choose to put out in the world. I choose to put out the good and the love. You know what I'm saying? But like I say, don't get it twisted. Oh, it's there. oh, it's there, you know. I think that's what a lot of people y'all be forgetting, you know. Just stop doing that too. Just because people are nice and kind and sweet and all that stuff, don't be acting like they can't cut up now. Don't do that, you know. Don't do that. And just because people are nice and kind to you, don't take that shit like it's fake. I know that shit may not be real to y'all. And excuse my French, you know, for some of y'all who may feel the way about curse words, but y'all be all right. That's what I'm saying. I am complex. I can be very professional. I can be real country. I can speak my Ebonics. You know what I'm saying? I'm very complex. I'm so many things. I really am. I'm not just I can be goofy. Excuse me, Lord. I can get deep. You know, I can be playful. I can be business oriented. I can be on a little bit of bullshit sometimes, but I don't choose that route. Like, I just, like, for example, like the whole people gossiping and trying to call you to talk about other people. That ain't my stilo. Like, I'm not saying I haven't been there. I definitely used to, but I've learned a lot of lessons from that. And I mean, I'm gonna do some more videos to break all of that down later, because it's a lot that come with it that y'all don't be knowing. Like, and I don't want to say that y'all don't know. It's just more like we don't acknowledge the power that we have and how certain stuff that happens in our life, we be wondering like, oh my God, well, what's going on? Like, why is this happening to me? When in reality, you brought the shit on yourself. Like, you really did bring it on yourself, and you just don't even be knowing. But it's because of the ill wishes you be wishing towards others. Like, somebody pissed you off, so you know you got this vengeful mindset, right? And God said, "Vengeance is mine." Okay, but y'all be in this vengeful mindset, so then y'all wanna do little petty stuff like, oh my God, and that. Please stop thinking that petty stuff is cute. It's not. I mean, it's different if you're a teenager and all that. It's kind of to be expected. But damn, y'all be 30, 40, 50, 60, 70 years old and being petty. And listen, I could do a whole nother video about that because I already know where it stemmed from. It stemmed from that little broken little child inside of you. And you don't even know how to fix it. Whole nother video. Okay. But y'all gotta stop doing that, man. Stop being so damn... I don't like her. She said this about me, so okay, fine. I'm about to read her. I'm about to blast her. I'm about to expose her on this and that. Baby, you just don't realize that ain't you not doing nothing. But just telling God that all of the things that you are doing to her, you want someone to do them to you. And all of the things that you are wishing upon her, you wish that upon yourself. That is exactly what you're doing. That's why, like, now that I look back on some of the conversations I've had with people, it made me look at the people. It makes me look at the people differently now. When we were having the conversation, I was like, well, damn, that's fucked up. You know, why she do that to you? Or, well, damn, like, well, crucial, you know, that happened. And I sit back and I think to myself now, like, interesting. So you said all this stuff about her, and then boom, turn around, some fucked up shit happened to you. Meanwhile, you kind of blind and don't know what's going on. Or even I've had a conversation with somebody where they swore up and down that the person did some black magic on them. Excuse me. When really, they damn near probably did the shit themselves. Because this person I'm thinking of specifically really don't do nothing but sit around gossiping about everybody. And talking about everybody else's business. And talking about how everybody ain't this and they ain't that. And all of that. And y'all, just me thinking about it, it's like giving me a headache. It's kind of ugh. So, you know what? Hold on. Because what I do in my damn... y'all don't know what the hell I did in my damn polo something that fast. But you know what? I ain't gonna worry about it. I need to go give me some water. Some water. Get some water. Some water. Don't pay me no mind. I told y'all I'm goofy. I told y'all I'm goofy, man. Listen. I'm different, okay? I'm different. Yeah, I'm different. Y'all remember that song? That's 2 Chainz. Pull up to the scene with myself and me say. Pull up to the scene with myself and me say. I should have been did this. I forgot while I was talking because I know some of y'all watching this judge me. And I'm telling y'all be thinking I be bushing. Y'all gonna see that shit show up in y'all life. Y'all gonna be mad as hell. Don't just, y'all better work on that shit. I know it's a process. It's not easy. It's different in constructive criticism, y'all, and actually sitting there judging somebody and looking at them like, turn your nose up, and then you got to call somebody, girl, did you just see such and such posted a video and she on there whoop-de-whoop-de-whoop. I'm telling y'all think I'm... First and foremost, God does not play about me. I'm going to let y'all know that right now. God does not play about Tiffany Renee. Okay? I'm just being honest. I've seen it. I've seen it for myself. So, be careful what you say about people. Because you ain't doing nothing but fucking yourself over. But, so, I'm going to cleanse not only myself, right? But I'm going to cleanse y'all too. Okay? So, hopefully when you leave from this, you're not catching no negative vibes. Okay? Because I ain't sending no ill will towards none of y'all. I don't need none of that to show up in my life. I done got enough of my karma. That was the bad karma. It is my season for the good karma. Because I ain't been doing nothing but putting out good. Okay. No. Boy, I'm goofy. Let me get my ass off this video. But yes, man, I'm sending y'all lots of love and light. I send y'all healing vibes. I hope you took something, at least one little nugget. I don't even care what it was. Even if it was just to, I don't know, damn it. Just go sit with yourself, okay? Sit in the quiet. Just hear the thoughts. And if you get some bad thoughts, just cancel them. Cancel them out. Be like, that's not serving of me. I don't even go somewhere. We don't need to carry on. I cancel that. It's negative. You got to go. You know, you cancel it out. And just sit with yourself, you know, and tell yourself good stuff. Tell yourself good stuff. It's still burning. Well, just a little bit. Tell yourself good stuff, man. Good stuff like, I love me. I am beautiful. I am bold. I am courageous. I am fearless. I am all that I am because God created me to be who I am. I lack nothing. I am growing. I am strong. I am limitless. I can do anything. Money flows to me continuously from multiple sources. I am evolving. I love people and people love me. Just, I don't know, but just say things. See, look, oh, I love Sage. It just say things to uplift yourself. Put you on some good music. And listen, it can be rap, you know what I'm saying? If it's like, because for instance, this rap I listen to, like I was listening to, every day I'm hustling, every day I'm hustling, every day I'm hustling. But, and that's Rick Ross, just for if anybody just needed that reference. But, you know, I listened to that. That was like my motivation for me to, okay, just, you know, keep going. Stay on your grind. It's cool. You know, you gonna get it done. You know what I'm saying? Like you on your mission. You're knocking out your goals. Just keep hustling, right? You need to listen to music that's encouraging, not music that's telling you to go shoot everybody and go pop all these pills. And listen, there's no judgment at all. I'm not saying that I don't even, some of the songs I be liking to be having a nice little bop. Okay, I'm just saying, don't feed your conscience good stuff. Feed your brain stuff that's going to put a fuel and a fire in your heart and in your soul for you to evolve, for you to be your best self. Listen to some gospel if that's your thing, because I know, baby, that gospel be having me in that space. I be like, yes, God. Yes, God. Yes. Well, I didn't mean to snap, but God told me I'm all right. But I was raised that you don't snap to the gospel. Whole nother subject. But, or just something that's soothing, like jazz music, or it don't even have to be music. It can be a frequency, and I'll do another video about that because that's a whole nother something. It can be a frequency. It can be ocean waves. It can be a waterfall. I say rainfall, but I guess that's the same thing too. It can be not same thing, but it can be rainfall, like sounds. Just things that are calming for you. Because we just need to do that. We need to calm our minds. We need to calm our bodies. You can get you some sage. If you are watching this and you're Christian or just whatever you're religious being and you feel like this is demonic, it is not demonic, y'all. It's the same thing as smudging. Okay? And let me tell you something. Everything's about your intention. So if you're intending for this to be negative, it can be negative. My intention with this, so let me be clear on that for those of y'all who might be in your feels. My intention with this smudging, the cleansing of my environment from anything that is negative, the cleansing of my temple from negative thoughts, from anything that is not serving of me being good and in good health and great and all that good stuff. Like, that is my purpose with sage. I've seen it work for myself. I can't speak for others. All I can tell you is I don't force anything upon anyone. I do what I feel works for me, okay? And if you want to tap into it and go purchase you some sage and see what it does for you, do that. And if you a little worried about it, talk to God about it. Just be like, God, I keep seeing people talking about sage and all this stuff. Google it. Learn more about it. Learn what it does. Learn the properties of it. Learn the benefits of it. Learn the comparison of it to smudging in the Bible. Y'all, it's the same thing. Same thing. And like I say, I'm going to do another video about all that and whatever. There's so many topics that I have certain knowledge on. So I'm going to start doing breakdowns. Just within like spirituality and stuff like that, because I think a lot of people have a misconception about what a person's saying when they are a spiritual being. Let alone, I'm gonna be real with you, some people in the spiritual community or whatever you want to call it, I even have a misconception of it themselves. Some people so much so that it does give spirituality a really bad look, because I have come to notice, and I didn't even know this until I listened to a couple people, but some people really do like uphold all of this stuff more than God. And it's like, what? Like, no judgment. I'm just saying, but how can you think anything is above the Most High, the creator of all things? Like, that should never be discounted. Even though you are God, I am God, we are God, all of us are God, because God lives within us. That's why we have to operate from a space of love and a space of showing the God in us to others. But we are not the ultimate God. I did not create me. I did not create all of that in which is the universe and the world. So how can you think that, oh, well, I'm going spiritual because I learned that this is true about this and this is true about this and whatever. And I'm not knocking anybody, because that's what I'm saying. We all have our own personal truths. That's why you can't really be trying to tell somebody what's true for them. You can say, hey, well, look, this is what I grew up as. This is what I believe. This is what I find to be true for me. And the thing is, if you don't align with what they got going on, don't align with it. That's okay. Just carry on. Live your life with the people that agree with your type of lifestyle and your type of thought process. And we can all just do a little better in life. Okay? But the whole trying to be combative and tell somebody what you believe and trying to force it upon them and tell them, no, well, this is what's right and this is how you're supposed to live and this is what I believe. Okay, that's what you believe per your life, your experiences, and the thoughts that you gathered. So, like, we really just got to get to a place where we stop just trying to, like, y'all be trying to condemn people. And y'all don't have no heaven or hell to put nobody in. I'm just being honest. I know once I get to speaking, it's gonna be a lot of people ain't gonna like what I got to say, but it just gotta be said. Okay? You don't have a heaven or hell to put me in, love. Okay? As much as some of y'all would like to. Bless your heart. For real, for real. You don't have a heaven or hell to put me in. You cannot condemn me. You can't cancel me. And the sad part is, if those are the types of thoughts that you have about me, God is going to continue to exalt me, or just whoever you have those types of thoughts about, right in front of your face. We are now moving into the time and space